Great. So you guys make all of your products in the U.S. Can you tell me a little bit about the fabrics that you use? You can just explain maybe some of the different fabrics that you use, maybe where they're sourced. Not specific, get as specific as you want, I guess.
Okay. Well, I guess the thing that's been most important to us is that we wanted always to manufacture garments that worked for the athletes, and most of what we do is designed so that it does not distract the athlete. I was a world-class athlete. My husband and his sister and a lot of the people that we bring in to work with us have all been athletic at some level. And so we have a lot of our garments are designed by the people who are still active in the sport. And so the fabrics all need to be technical. They wick away moisture. We start out with water sports, so it has to slough away water, be breathable and movable. So all of our garments are engineered with that in mind, that it's not going to distract you. So our original and longest used fabric is a polypropylene fabric, and that was milled in the United States until about 5 years ago when the industry. And they held on for a really long time in Carolina, South Carolina, where a lot of mills were.
Right.
Industry really started changing over the last 10 years. Mills started to shut down one by one as sourcing went overseas. Not only manufactured, but sourcing fabrics.
Right.
So that fabric is polypropylene. The reason we loved it was because it lasted forever.
Yeah.
We did have requests for organic cotton, which we try to incorporate in our casual line, but you can't use cotton in a technical environment.
Right.
This is a petrochemical product, so it's not in the eco line at all, but what it does do for our customers is it lasts for, I want to say, decades. I have athletes who use it heavily every day, training at the world-class level, who I recognize the logo from over 10 years ago because I know all the machines that we use.
Yes.
So you can buy something 3 times for the same use that you would need only one of ours.
Right.
So in terms of longevity, that's a great fabric.
That's amazing. It's definitely, there's two sides of it with the durability and the green materials. Do you guys feel like when you're making a decision about what textiles you're going to use, where is the choice to make it a green or sustainable product? Is that first in line? Is it third in line? How do you prioritize that?
Yeah, I guess the reason that I mentioned that first fabric is that was a basic and started 25 years ago. But as soon as sustainable fibers started coming into the picture, we sourced them almost exclusively. And it's the first thing we ask when we talk to a mill is what is the background of this fabric? Is it recycled fiber? Is it made sustainably? Is it made in a mill that's close to us? Our first priority is to find something that is, if not milled, at least finished on the continent. So the actual movement of that product is minimized. We try to get recycled. We're moving most of our, I'd say a great percentage, I can't tell exactly, can't be the one to tell you that, of our fibers are recycled or have recycled content in it. We're also using some sustainable fibers. It's difficult because the information that you get from fibers is like anything else in the world. You are marketed to, you're sold a story. And for example, bamboo is a great story. It grows like a weed, you don't have to use pesticides, and everybody loves it. Felix is great, but it takes a lot of chemicals to get it and a lot of energy to get it to feel like that. So yes, bamboo has part of a green story, but the rest of the story is not so great.
Right.